back to my channel. Today I just wanted to come down and kind of sit and chit chat. It's kind of late in the day, so I just felt like kind of putting on makeup and kind of talking with you guys a little bit. I already started by priming my eyes. I did use the e.l.f. primer along with, I'm using this NYC Individual Eyes palette. It's not something I don't think that you'd be able to get anymore in the United States. I've heard a lot of YouTubers talk about it being discontinued. But basically, for the primer, I went in just with this lighter shade right here and kind of just set that all over my eyes. I just kind of wanted to do a makeup look here and kind of chit chat a little bit. Next, I'm going in with the lighter shade. Well, it's the brownier shade right here. And I just put that all over the crease. So just going in with this color, and I like to always do a lot of blending. That's kind of what I do, and I feel like that's what helps with the look. The next thing that I'm going to go in with is going to be that darker brown. That brown is a little bit more shimmery, so I like to go over that one with all over the lid. So we'll go ahead and do that. Just using a setting spray to get that wet. This is supposed to be a chit chat kind of video. I'm not really good at these yet, and I really don't know what to talk about. I know sometimes I can get stuff in my mind and just keep talking and talking, but I don't know. I guess I'm not really good at this yet. I do like this shade though. It's more of like a deeper brown type of coppery shade. And I don't know, I just love the whole color scheme in this. I love. I guess it'd be considered a warm tone type of palette. That's something that I'm still learning, is learning the difference between warm tone versus cool tone versus neutral. So I think that would be considered warm tone. We'll go with it. And if I know something different or learn something different, I'll let you know. But I just keep going in with it. Now what I'm going to be doing is taking this burgundy maroon type of color, and I'm just going to put that in the corners of my eyelids. Just circle motions here in the end. And I always do my eyes first. I know you've said that already before, but I do it first because, you know, as you can see, you get some fallout. So I like to do it first, that way I can just clean it up. I'm bringing it up a little bit in the crease of the eye, just a little bit. Looks like a lot right now, but we will continue to blend. So I'm going to take this Moda Pro that we got in the BoxyCharm, and kind of take whatever I have on here, and no extra product, just back and forth. Just going to take some of that brown that was in the crease and just add some more. I feel like there's a little bit too much purple. Let's go back in that brown shade. So every time you blend, you're kind of like wiping it away. So this is going to try and add back the vibrancy, if that's even a word. I don't know if that's a word. So I guess a little bit about myself so we can kind of make this a chit chat video. My favorite color is blue, as you can see. Um, so it's always been my favorite color since, I don't really know when, but it's my color. As far as other colors I like to go with, obviously burgundy, browns, you know, especially on my eyes. I have to say that I like green tea. Kind of drinking that right now, Arizona tea. I went to CVS today. Just looking at some makeup, and then I was like, maybe I should stop. Because I've been buying a lot of makeup recently. But it's just so good. The deals, you know, I went to Walmart the last couple of days just because of trying to revamp the way I'm, you know, doing this whole, you know, YouTube thing. Had a lot of deals going on at Walmart. There's a lot of stuff on sale. So I was like, well, you know what? This stuff is normally $11, $12 a pop, and it's $6 or $5, something like that. Then I'm like, you gotta go for it, you know? So that's pretty much it, I think, for the eyes. I'm just gonna kind of leave it like that. I'm gonna go into a different palette for highlighting my brow bone. Just going into the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea palette. I'm just going to take the pearl color and highlight the brow bone. We'll do a little bit right here, although I'll probably have to do it over again. I'm not even really sure why I did that right now. Anyway, you live and you learn. I'm just going to go ahead and take a makeup wipe. This is the Original Clean Equate brand makeup wipe, and clean up the edges. I don't like these so much so on my whole face. It's just, it feels like it kind of burns the face a little bit. So I do just try and keep it, you know, to clean up the edges when I'm checking out makeup or when I'm opening up things. Then I do use it for my hands because I don't feel it burn on my hands, but I do feel it a little bit burning on my face. So that's going to be it for now. I'm going to go in with some foundation because when I powder, I don't want to get any powder on my eyelashes. So I'm going to go in with the Makeup Revolution London Pro Base Aqua Priming Base. This is just a priming spray. I've been trying to see what these sprays are all about just to get an idea. Normally I go in with a, you know, cream or something, but it does make my face feel a little bit tacky. I think that's good. It does feel a little bit tacky. I mean, it's not anything really, but what I think I'm also going to do is go in with a little bit of the Master Primer Blur and Illuminate by Maybelline. And we're going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photofocus. Alright, beauty sponge is wet. This is the Real Technique sponge. Blend it down the neck. I think one day last week I actually did a CC cream just for the work day, so it was a little bit lighter coverage. I think I actually forgot to blend it on the neck when I was at work. I was like, ooh. It's like, when you're at work though, what can you do? At that point, there's nothing to do. I'm sorry if the lighting is off. I don't really know if you know, it's natural lighting right now, and it's 6:11, so I'm just gonna go in and out. Back to the note on me being a perfectionist, how to be able to see myself in the camera. as far as maybe getting a monitor or trying to look up different cameras that work. Because I think that's the struggle for me right now, is not being able to see myself. So I don't know if I'm in focus. I don't know how the lighting is. And, you know, but when I'm starting out, I mean, I just have to kind of live with it, you know, and save up money and then go in with a good camera, you know, buy a good camera or, you know, get some lighting. I don't really have space for it right now anyway. I'm filming in my bedroom. I'll take these off because I don't know why I do makeup with them, and I'm always like, why is there foundation going on my earrings? Not that they were expensive earrings anyway. I don't really have any real jewelry, but it's alright. One day I'll have real jewelry. Okay, I guess that's as good as it's gonna get right now. I don't like to put a lot of concealer under my under eyes because wearing glasses and always, you know, having to have them on, the, you know, glasses end up just smearing it all off, and I feel like just extra product I'm putting there, it doesn't work out very well. So when I do a little bit of concealer, I try and focus it right under my eyes, kind of where I'm not going to end up, you know, touching, you know, with the glasses. I do like to, you know, brighten it a little bit, just not to put so much extra. Most times less is more for me anyway, I feel like. So I do try and go like that. Now that I'm actually done with that, I will go in and set it. And I actually do think I'm going to do a little bit of baking because I'm going to go in and finish the under eyes with a little bit of the same colors that I was using on my lids. This is the COTY AIRSPUN. So I'm going to put kind of extra. Some people don't like the smell. I don't know, I don't mind it. It's not the worst smell in the world. Just throw you off guard a little bit, but to me, okay. I like to try and put extra powder on my nose so that way, I know I don't want to put a lot of product there, but if the powder can help maybe stop the oiliness or at least keep it dry for a little bit longer. I mean, give me an hour or two before the makeup starts coming off. I've learned that that's just what's going to happen. And then on the rest of the face, I like to go in with a little bit of a lighter coverage. The e.l.f. Perfect Finish HD powder. I've heard that it does a lot of flashback. I don't really take pictures with flash, especially since most times when I'm putting this on, I just kind of go to work. So I'm not really, you know. I guess I could see it because it did turn white there, but whatever. I hit pan on it anyway, so it'll be time to find something different. I just got it this year. I just started loving makeup this year. Basically, my boyfriend had to work as well, so I was kind of home just watching, you know, the ball drop or whatnot, and decided to start watching. I had, you know, a couple of glasses of wine or a glass of wine or two or three. I don't remember, but I started actually just watching YouTube videos. I think Jaclyn Hill might have been the first one that I ended up watching. Kind of just because I think I wanted to learn. I started to search more of the how-to for makeup, how to contour, how to bake, what is baking. I never knew what that was. It sounds like a really odd, you know, kind of concept, but that's what I did, and kind of fell in love with it kind of that night. So I'd say I've really only been into it for the year of 2017. I'm one to kind of try and perfect it before going online, and I didn't know if I'd like this YouTube thing, you know, or even just trying to post for other people, but I do. I like that, and I'm going to keep going with it. I'm just going in with the ULTA crease brush. It's a crease brush, but it really looks like a really tiny pencil brush. So I'm actually just going under the eyes. I went in first with the crease color that I used in my eyelids, well, in the crease. And now I'm going in with that cranberry burgundy color. I'm just kind of doing it on the outer edges to kind of connect everything, but not to make it so dark and like, yeah, smoky, but not so dark. Now that I'm done with the eyes for the most part, I'm just going to go back in with that pearl color and do my highlight again here. Too much? Okay. We'll say it's okay. Next thing that I'm going to go in with as far as the next step is my bronzer. I like to go into the bronzer next. And I did use this for like that peachier blush in my last review of the brushes. Don't mind it's dirty. I have some stuff that I'm going to use to wash it today. But with the color of the blush, it was kind of brown for the most part. So I'm just going to use it. I feel like this would be perfect for the bronzing area. And I do like more of a bronze than a contour. Yes, I do contour sometimes, but in the last review, I do feel like it was a little bit much. And maybe because I'm just not sure on how to do it. But one second. I'm going to go ahead and take the ULTA matte bronzer. And this is in Cool. I do feel like Cool works for me. One thing I have learned so far is Cool versus Warm. Cool is more of a pinky undertone. Warms are like the yellow, maybe not the yellow, the red. Anyway, I think this works for me. I'm still researching for warm and neutral and everything, so I am going to come out with a video with that because I think it is good to know just as a base. So I'm just going to coat that. I'm going to go ahead and apply some eyeliner, mascara, and some lashes off camera. I'll be right back. I didn't do any eyeliner. I did do some eyelashes, and I did end up doing my brows off camera too. I totally forgot that I needed to do them, so I just did them, and my eyelashes, I'm getting used to it. This is probably like my second or third time trying them on, trying to be able to actually, put eyelashes on. And I like them. I love the look that it does give. I think this eye is a little bit better than this eye, and I probably should have put some eyeliner to help mask some of the color difference you can see there, but hey, it's alright. We'll just go with it. And with regards to what's next, I'm going to go ahead and take an e.l.f. palette that I have. It's a blush palette, and there's a couple of different shades in here. I tend to like a lot of warmer colors, more of like a brownie undertone. I don't like the pops of pink like this one or this one. I might go in with a mixture of these two. And what I usually like to use, in one of my other videos I mentioned this brush. There's no name to it. I got it from one of those cheap apps, and it comes in a set. But I do like this because it has the, angled edge. And so what I'll do is I will go ahead and just dip in, tap it off a little bit, smile, because that's just the best application way, I think. And I think I like that, and we're going to stay with it because I don't like a heavy blush. So we'll do that. And then last thing will be highlighter before the lips. The Revolution Radiance palette, and it comes in a pack of 3, like this, and I ended up using this one right here, which I like. This one seems maybe to be a little bit goldeny, and I should try that at one point, but I did go in with this one. Sorry if the lighting is going away. I don't know how I look. One day I'll get a camera that'll have a viewfinder or get a cheap monitor. Actually, I think I'll need to get a camera anyway. I did try getting a monitor to be able to connect it so that way I can look over and see kind of how I am and if I'm in, frame. However, the camera that I have, it's a Kodak Pix Pro something, but the capability does not have it there in order to connect to a monitor, so that's not going to work for me right now, which is okay. I do like to put a little bit here, not too much, but right above my eyebrows. Just to give it a little bit of a sheen. And a little bit right on the tip of my nose. I don't know that I like it right on my cupid's bow, so I don't really do that. But that's going to be it for the highlighter. Hopefully you can see it pop in there. I can. Well, in my mirror, you know, but I like it. Hope I don't look like a clown. Maybelline. I like to go heavy on it. I don't know what it is, but I like it. Again, I don't know if it's because it's cooling on the face. I don't know if it's because I feel like the more I put it, the better it's going to be. But I like it. Ray. I like this. It's like $6.99 maybe at NYX. At ULTA. Sometimes I go in with a lip liner, but today I just feel like going right in. A little outside the line. Maybe I should have used a liner. Alright guys, so that's going to complete this little chit chat. I probably wasn't chitting and chatting as much as I should have, but anyway, this is the look that I came up with today. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, learning a little bit about me, at least when I talked about me. But if you haven't already, if you're new to my channel and you like some of the content that you see, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. If you'd like to know when I post, then go ahead and hit that notification bell. I don't know when I'm going to post, or at least the frequency, but I do know that I like to post at least 2 times, 3 times a week. So that's my goal anyway. But until next time, catch you in the next one. Bye.